baby. So, like a rocket gonna blast off, watch me go. Yay, yay, say my name. Haters gonna hate, but I'm hotter than the game, so ha. Hello, bye-bye, everybody looking at me, but I don't mind. Cause damn, straight righteous as what? Hungry like the wolf, gonna get me some. Come on now, let's work. Come on now. Come on now, let's work, check it out. Come on now, let's work. Come on now, check it out. Come on now, let's work. Come on now, check it out. Come on now, let's work. Come on now, check it out. Come on now, let's work. Come on now, let's check it out.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up.
Nothing can stop us. We are all the way up. We are all the way up. Me and my girlfriends here Monday. We are so excited about Momentum March. It is the final four. Oh my goodness. This is exciting. National Sales Director Katrina Harris Earl, National Sales Director Sabrina Go on Monday, National Sales Director Crisette Ellis. We are here and we are going to bring it to you. Wow style, wow style. I am not wild, but okay, you gotta enunciate. How are you doing, good people? We're gonna hear from, I'm passing it to you, Sabrina.
Oh my goodness, I am amazing. I am. I'm so excited about the Final Four. I mean, they say that time flies when you're having fun, okay? We are having a blast. Can you guys believe 4 more months to the seminar year end? Oh my goodness, baby, it is time to rev those engines. Congratulations to all of you who are breaking records this year. And for those of you who haven't quite gotten started, baby, now's the time to put your foot on the gas. It's the Final Four, and I'm excited. March Madness is here. Crisette, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing fantastic. I'm so excited to be here. It's always a wonderful day when we get a chance to hang out on Momentum March. Get excited. And you are absolutely right, Sabrina. This is when you put the metal to the pedal to the metal, I believe is how it's said. Oh my God, this is when you get geared up. This is when you just pull out all the stops. And when I tell you, you're absolutely right. It has gone by so fast. But what I know for sure, we have 4 months, 4 powerful months to make it happen. And I know that you are going to do it. So welcome to WOW and get ready. It's time to rev up that momentum in March.
I know I'm passing it to you, Sabrina, but I forgot to acknowledge our guests. If you are a guest in the house, let's just give our guests some love. Tag your beauty consultant. We want to welcome our guests. This is the place to be. Who gets this excited about March? Who gets this excited about March?
I do. It's my birthday March. It's my birthday month.
It's your
March
birthday
is the best month of the year.
The best month of the year. And it really is. This can be the best month of your entire seminar year. So passing it to you, Sabrina.
Oh my goodness. I know that they're coming in the room. They're coming in the room. They're coming in the room. This is the place to be, baby. It is WOW Night. Wisdom. Women of wisdom. That's who we are. You're coming from the north, the south, the east, the west. We got all the country covered. We do. And so I am Sabrina Goodman Monday. Been building my career for 33 years, baby. That Mary Kay is some good stuff. It's some good stuff. I wake up excited, go to bed excited. Nothing like a Mary Kay career. So welcome to the guest. Welcome to the consultants. We have a full room. And I tell you what, we want to meet you guys. And so we've got brand new consultants. If you're brand new, 3 or 4 weeks old, we want to give you a big rip roaring applause. Type your name in the chat. Tell us how long you've been in the business. Tell us what city you're in. Fierce and fabulous brand new consultants. You're going to have a great start. We're watching you. We're tracking it. Type your name in the chat. If you're relatively new to your business, we want to see who you are. And then you're going to Career Conference. This is the month of Career Conference, Mary Kay Career Conference 2022. Some will go virtually, some will be live, and we are excited. If you are registered for Career Conference, type your name in the chat. We want to applaud you because, baby, that's where the action is. All Career Conference attendees, stand up. Shout it loud and proud. And then the consultants. If you're a consultant in the house, not quite a senior consultant, but you're a consultant. You're not new, you're not a senior, but doggone it, you're an entrepreneur. We want to see who you are. Put your name out there. Where are the consultants? Alicia Nicole, she's brand new 1 week. Yes, 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 welcome. You're at the right place at the right time. Then we move on to our seniors. Our senior consultants, that means that you have one new team member on your team. That means you are rising up the career path. You have one new team member. And so you're on your way. All the senior consultants, stand up. Where are you? Type your name. We want to see who you are. Yes. And then we move to the Rockin' Red, our mid-management team. Reds, you rock. We love our Reds. We've got a lot of directors, nationals teaching Reds at Career Conference. I'm one of those people, one of those teachers. Well, I'm telling you what, Reds, make sure you're at your class at Career Conference, because that class is going to be on fire with desire. When you're Red, you get special privileges. You make more money. You have more fun. Look at those fabulous Reds in that attire. Type your name in the chat if you're a rockin' Red. We want to see who you are. And you know what? There are various levels of Red. You make 4 all the way up to 13% commission, and we are watching that check grow. We challenge every Red in the month of March because it's double credit month. Be a 13%er. We are looking for the 13%ers, okay? And so if you're on target for your car, well, you know what, team leaders, whatever level Red you are, brag, put your name in the chat. We want to see what level Red you are, because you will go far as a Red. We know you will. And so if you're on target, what about on target car drivers? Guest, do you know we drive free? Do you know that there's a car with your name on it? We don't pay sales tax, excise tax, registration, very little insurance. And all we do is look good in them and drive. We love driving free. And so all of our on-target car drivers, say your name, say your name. Oh my goodness, we got DIQs. DIQs, where are you? Type your name in the chat. That means you're a director in qualification. You are moving from a consultant pay to director pay. That means you're about to triple your pay as a sales director. And so all the sales directors out there, we love your leadership. You're the top 2% of the company. We applaud you. We recognize you. Mary Kay Ash, our founder, will be so very proud of you, because leadership is lead your ship, and you are leading with dignity, leading with class. And so new directors, we got a couple of new directors out there, a few new directors. That means that you are just getting your feet wet. You have promoted yourself heavily. All new directors, we want to say hello to you. Type your name. Yes, Crystal said, I'm on my way to DIQ. We want to see it happen. And then there's senior directors. Mary Kay Ash, the woman herself. I was so blessed to be able to be taught by the woman herself. And she said, if you could offspring one, you're on your way to become a national sales director. And so all of our senior directors with at least one offspring, you're duplicating leadership. Type your name in the chat. Yes, yes, yes. Senior directors, where are you? Yes, yes, yes. And then there are directors who drive free cars. There are several different cars, Grand Achiever cars. If you're a Grand Achieving director, type your name in the chat. It is very motivating to be driving free. Chevy Malibu, type your name in the chat. Type your name in the chat. Those are Grand Achieving directors. And then we move on up to Premier Car. The more people you have, the bigger car you drive, the more money you make. That's what it is. And so I love to recognize those premier directors. Yes, yes, yes. We see you, Donica. We see you, Shirley. We see you, Denise Wilson Montgomery, on the way to Cadillacs. Yes, yes, yes. And then there are the Cadillac sisters. You know, as soon as you come in America, you could be in one day. The first thing the neighbor asks you, you're going to have a pink Cadillac? Do you drive a pink Cadillac? And I always teach my people to nod and smile and say, it's on its way. When you book with me, when you recruit with me, the Cadillac is coming. So let's applaud all of the achievers. Thank you for being at WOW tonight. I'm turning it over. Who we're going to? A product commercial. Let's go. Products, you guys.
Give me
Supreme, Supremo, Supreme.
You have to unmute, Chris.
OMG, OMG. Let me come back with my pom-pom. Congratulations to all of the winners. And when I tell you that video was amazing, you guys, we are in the final four. Where are you going to show up at seminar? You absolutely have a place to win. Are you going to be in the National Court of Sales, the Princess Court, the Diva Court, your unit court? Where are you going to show up? You have more than enough time to do that. When I tell you Mary Kay has the products for everybody, the new products are amazing. So we're in the final four, and we absolutely know that you have exactly the products that you need in order to show up at Seminar 2022. Hey, have you decided to be the queen? What? And who are you going to take with you? To all of our guests that are on tonight, we are in the final four of our seminar year, and we would love to tell you more about that and to bring you on this amazing journey with us. Well, I'm excited on tonight to introduce to you one of my amazing sales directors in the Elite One area. When I tell you she is so excited about her business, I'm just calling her Queen Anne. I'm calling her Queen Anne because when I tell you this woman right here is all about winning cars and going to the next level. Let me tell you a little bit about her. Her name is Ann Foster, and she is a brand new director. She hasn't been a director for quite a year yet. She began her career in April of 2011. Can you believe this? She became a brand new sales director right dead smack in the midst of the pandemic in 2020. She earned her first car, the Malibu, in June of 2021. And then, you guys, she earned the Equinox only 3 months later. Can you get excited? I mean, most people get excited about picking up a brand new car. But when I tell you in Mary Kay, you can pick up a brand new car and then 3 months later qualify for another car. And that's exactly what she did. She qualified for the Equinox. She and then again in September, she qualified for the Equinox. She finished all of the company promotions for new directors, growing strong, leading strong, fabulous 50s. And you guys, I am so excited because in December, she is going to pick up her brand new pink Cadillacs. Can you say, shut up? 3 cars, you guys, is just absolutely amazing. So without further ado, I want to bring to the stand the one, the only, the car winner, Miss Ann Foster. Hey, Ann.
Thank you, Nationals. Thank you for having me on today. I am so super excited to be here. National has told you a little bit about me. My story is I started my business, as she said, in April of 2011. And I have been excited about being in Mary Kay ever since then. I came in to make some extra money because I had just lost a job. And I was like, my girlfriend kept bugging me to come to a party. And the first party I went to, didn't know I was going to a recruiting party, and went to the party, and they had Emeritus National Gloria on we didn't have none of this then, so it wasn't this platform. I think it was a webinar. It was a webinar, and she was talking about being $1 million national. I was like, oh, well, I need to do this. This is something I need to do. is Mary Kay. And at that time, when I came in, it was $50. I don't even know if you guys remember. It was $50 that month in April. And I came in on April the 29th for $50. And look what I got out of a $50 kit. They have never had $50 since then, since I've been in. But I was so super excited. I started building my business right away because it was $50. Let's get some more team members. So I pretty much became a red jacket right away. And I stayed a habitual red jacket for 10 years. So move fast. DIQ means just that. Do it quick. So I stayed. I never wavered. I was always in my red jacket, and I always just kept moving to become the director that I am today. And I am so super excited to have gone on the journey. I'm just telling you, you don't have to go on that long of a journey. Go on a short journey. But it has been well worth it. And that is, how my story started. And now I am a sales director. I have 2 reds on my team, building them up to become directors so I can become a senior. And as National said, I am tracking Cadillac right now. So June 30th, I plan on going across the stage at seminar as picking up my very first pink Cadillac. And I am so super excited to be driving that 2022 Chevy Equinox. I just picked it up about 3 weeks ago. I probably got about 1,500 miles on it already because I just jump in it and just drive. I'm like, you want me to go where? Okay, I'll be right there. So I am just so super excited about being a director and earning a car. As time went on in my business, I said that was something that I wanted to do, and I was not going to give up on my dream. So never give up on your dream. And I didn't give up, and I kept going until I became a director and a car earner. And I am so super excited that I did. So thank you so much for having me today. I am super excited to be here.
And oh my goodness, your story. We are watching you. We see what you're doing out there. I mean, just made the decision that you know what, my time is now. And that is a wow. We're so very proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing. And I cannot wait to see you walk across that stage at seminar in that Cadillac March. It's yours, girl. Go get it. Give Ann Foster a big round of applause. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my goodness, you guys, it's so exciting to hear director stories from all walks of life. Some do it a little, some do it a lot, some do it part-time, some people do it full-time. But the bottom line is we love the freedom and flexibility that Mary Kay allows us. And so to our guest, maybe somebody will say something that will speak to your soul. Our next speaker is the very amazing Elizabeth Brooks Mouton. She is my director in the Mundy National area. Please give it up for Dr. Elizabeth Brooks Mouton. Let me tell you a little bit about Elizabeth. She is amazing, you guys. She started the business 3 short years ago. I can't even believe it because 2 of those years we've been locked in COVID. So really it was just a few months that I got to spend any real time with Elizabeth. Other than that, it's been zoom, 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 the boom, boom room. And I tell you what, she is working this thing, you guys. She is amazing. Her recruiter is the dynamic Dana Lewis. She debuted as a new director in 2020. She picked up her first free car in 2021 and then turned right around like Ann and earned her second free car in the next few months. She did. She is the mother of 3, Brooke, Brianna, Joseph. She has one amazing granddaughter, Brooklyn, who is sweet as she can be. She is a widow. And when I tell you, I've learned so much about Elizabeth, that she just takes life on. She doesn't have a pity party. She's decided to be powerful. Whatever life has handed her, she has grace and grit. She is a praying woman. She has a doctorate's degree in theology. She's a licensed insurance broker. She's a certified tax preparer. When I tell you, she is busy. She is a busybody, but positive, forward-thinking, very independent, and we know that Cadillac is on order.
Yes.
Give it up for soon-to-be Senior Sales Director, Dr. Elizabeth Mouton from the Monday National area.
Hey. Thank you so much, National. I can, I will, I must push forward with God I trust. Attracting, adding ambitious, powerful women to the Boom Unit daily. We are rocking. New red jackets, elite team leaders, directors, just a few other positions we hold. We are stars, driving the free cars, leading the Monday National area all the way to that circle of gold. I am in control of my emotions. They don't control me. I finally figured it out. These emotions were hindering my destiny. Emotional management is the secret sauce that has set me free. The time is now. The battle has already been won. I am that effective, elevated leader of the Boom Unit, Elizabeth A. Mouton. Yes. Okay, so my why story. Oh my God. So 4 years ago, life just really threw me a curveball. And, we really don't have a control of what comes our way. We just kind of have to work through it. So I lost not only the love of my life, but my sister as well. So my circle had just changed, and I was looking for a positive place to hang out, just a positive place to hang out. And there was a young lady at my church. Her mom played the piano for our church. And so we had an event, and I just saw how much fun she was having. And I just asked her if I could just come hang out with her. I went to an event. It was a Mary Kay event. And I just saw all the positivity in the room and just fell in love with the environment. I was like, nobody knew me and I didn't know them. So it was perfect for me. I didn't have anybody saying, oh my God, I'm so sorry for your loss. Oh my God, I'm praying for you. All these people were excited. So I jumped right into my second character and got excited with them. I hung out just a little bit too long. There were some women getting up, talking about the product. I tried the product, fell in love with the skincare. And then they talked about the cost. And I said, okay, I can afford that because I do not shortchange my skincare because I don't get but one face. I cannot put a shirt or pants over it, so I cannot cover it up. So there's no price that's too pricey for this beautiful face, okay? So the skincare, I was sold in. But then when she came back and she said, okay, if you sign up, you can get 50% off. Now, that's just made sense to me. Whether I was interested in making the extra money or not, just the fact of me being able to save 50%, I was all in. So I signed up, needless to say, and enjoyed my skincare. I signed in September. So November was Thanksgiving. We always did Thanksgiving big in my house. So I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and try this. I'm not going to tell anybody about it. I'm just going to try it. So my family came over. I had all my products set up on my table and everything. And so when they came in and they was like, oh, this is what you're doing. This is what you're doing. I'll take this, and that. Guys, I made $350, okay, on Thanksgiving Day in about 40 minutes, okay? And I was like, okay, after they left, we cleaned up the kitchen. I said, you know what? I'm going to give this Mary Kay a try. So I said, okay, the sales were really good. I kept going to the meeting, and I kept noticing these people in the red jackets. Now, I'm a winner. I always got to be on top. So I asked, what are these women doing in the red jacket? When they told me, oh, those are the first step of leadership, and they get a commission check. And I said, oh, a commission check. Let me go find me 3 super bad girlfriends and bring them right on with me. Did that, rocked out in red for a couple of months, and then went to another meeting, and these people was up in a line driving these free cars, beep, beep, and dancing, and they had on these blue suits. And I was like, what? And then they started talking about their commission check, how much their commission check was. And little did I know, most of them looked like me. And I said, oh my goodness, let me find out what this was about. They told me it was a director, how many I needed to get in, and I went to work. Needless to say, 3 years later, here I am still loving my Mary Kay game. It has been the best adventurous part of my life. I'm so grateful unto God. So here's what I'll say to you. If you are thinking about this opportunity, don't think. Get off the bus and invest in you. Okay? Invest in you. The time is now. Thank you, National. Thank you for having me. Bye.
Girl, this girl is on fire. Girl, you are on fire. Elizabeth, I love your story, your energy, that affirmation. Can I just talk to the audience out here? If you don't have an affirmation, you need to get an affirmation, because the affirmation just sets the tone. You look beautiful, you sound beautiful, and we know that you are playing a major role in that Monday area going to the next level. Y'all, can you give this girl on fire, on fire, on fire a big round of applause? Woo! Let's give it up. Wait, hold on. We got to wait for the part. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You know you're on fire. You guys, give it up, give it up, give it up for her. We are so excited for you. So excited. I was so caught up in your story. I was like, ooh, I got next. Ooh, I got next. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I got to find my part. I got to find my part. I am so caught up in the next. This is so good, you guys. This is so good. Aren't you loving hearing these stories? I wanted to just give a big, big shout out, you guys. This is the time. Part of the Final Four is claiming the seminar stage. What are you going to claim on the seminar stage? It's double credit month. Can you believe it? Double credit month. Get your diamonds, okay? Get your money on. It is double credit. What you do this month counts double. And if there is someone who knows all about doubling, it is none other than our next amazing guest. The Final Four is the time for you to double it up. This is the time that you making a decision to really, really, really show up strong. You could finish anywhere, any of those courts that you want, whether you're on target or not on target, you can make it happen. You guys, I'm going to bring to the stage Miss Denise Silas. She knows about double credit 5 times in the court of sales. She knows about getting paid with Mary Kay over $15,000 in 1 month. She knows about not just one court, but double court, 2 times in the double court, unit club, and the court of sales. She knows about what we all are excited about doing, cruising. Destination Red winner. She knows about March 15th when you will be a star. Type in the chat if you've already got your star done. What level star? She has claimed 96 stars on the ladder of success. And her why? She is a Mary Kay Moments winner. She was featured in the O magazine, and the story of her ovarian cancer fundraiser in memory of her sister was featured on the Mary Kay customer website. She is magic. Let's give it up for Denise Silas. Go girl, go girl.
Hey, hey, hey. Great evening, great evening. I am the dynamic, daring, one-of-a-kind diva Denise Silas, bringing it to you all the way from Olive Branch, Mississippi. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting to be a part of the WOW experience. I want to tell you, when Mary Kay found me, I was pursuing my career in accounting. I was excited about that. I had recently started this new position and was working with a gentleman whose wife was a Mary Kay director. So I was like, let me order me some crimson lipstick. You guys, I ordered crimson lipstick and it was not the right color. I didn't even know what color I needed, because at that time, I didn't even wear any makeup. Can you believe it? The girl who loves the eye look didn't even wear any makeup. The only thing I had going for me at that time was the brows. So back in the day, I've always been doing my brows. So I'm excited. I was working with him and he was smart. He encouraged his wife to invite me to tell me about the business opportunity. And you guys, the only reason why I went was because she was taking me to a nice restaurant and it was free, because I had been working long hours with her husband, his system was not working, and we were only eating pizza. So I was open. I was like, well, if you're going to feed me, I'm going to go. So I started this journey on a free lunch. And when she told me about the business, I wasn't looking for a business opportunity. I knew I was going to be the accountant, the one that's going to be in corporate and at the high up, because I was in Chicagoland area at one of those top offices. That was my mission. That was my plan. But I had a big fear of talking in front of people. So I was like, well, maybe I can get into this for the purpose of growing. I just came in it for personal growth, you guys. But there was a couple things that made me say yes. First, there was no quotas, because I didn't want her sweating me. It's that old school. I didn't want her sweating me about it. Was I going to hit my sales? So that was number one. Number two, that 50% talked to me. I know about money, being an accountant. And then the next thing was the 90% buyback guarantee. You guys, I knew that with the 10% risk, I can cover that up with the 50% profit. So I was like, I'll start. And Now, let me be clear. I was a closet consultant for quite some time. But when I went to that first seminar, it changed my life. Why did it change my life? Because I saw people who looked like me, young like me, and was corporate like me. And that gave me a different whole perspective of Mary Kay. So I came back, and that's when I earned my very first car. Listen to a cassette tape. Guess who was on that cassette tape? National Sabrina, National Crisette, National Caterina, and National Nora. All of them were on that particular cassette tape, and I earned my first car. And then after that, I found out what I was expecting my first child. So my first child was the reason why I pursued this at a different level, because guess what? I did not want to have to be getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, because I lived in Chicago. If you know anything about Chicago, a 30-minute commute can take an hour and a half. And for me to be able to get to my child in time, I would have to get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning to make sure I got to her by 6 o'clock in the evening. I wasn't doing that. So I went for directorship. So that was one of the best decisions. And guys, you know what? My daughter now just turned 25 and just got engaged to be married. So just this whole process, she was a reason. Now I got a new reason right now. So let me tell you about some pivotal pieces in my business where Mary Kay was just very instrumental of my pretty much survival. The first one, you guys, when my mom passed away, I lived in Chicago. She was in Wisconsin. Just the number of people who supported me, the number of cars that came from Chicago to Wisconsin for the funeral, and the number of cards that came in the mail to just show me love and just comfort from people I knew or didn't know. That's the type of environment we have in Mary Kay. The next thing is when I moved from Chicago to Maryland, you guys, that same year when my mom passed away, I had a baby and I moved cross country. So when I got to Maryland, oh my gosh, just the support that I got. I found Gloria in her meeting. She embraced me. All the directors embraced me. It's the sisterhood for me. It is the sisterhood. But let me tell you about that sisterhood, why it's so significant. My daughters even understand the sisterhood, because when my daughter, the one that's now 25, went on her first intern in Georgia, we live in Mississippi, her question to me was, Mommy, do you know any directors in Georgia? Because she knew if she could be around in a place, she felt confident and secure. And then when she went to Florida, that's 12 hours from us, right? Where she was down way in Orlando somewhere. And she asked the same question. It is the sisterhood for me. And then when my sister passed away, you guys, one thing I learned from Mary Kay is how to turn your pain into passion. So I took that loss of my sister, created that ovarian cancer awareness. The event is called Feel the Teal in Your Hottest Heels. Been doing it for 10 years. And, so I'm able to get back in her memory. I've watched a lot of women go through traumatic experiences, and they turn those experiences into giving them courage to make a difference. And so that's something I picked up from Mary Kay. So I tell you what, from those transitions that were welcome to those transitions that was unwanted, what I have gained in this business, and have that courage to fight through it, you guys. Who is in your circle, who is around you, who's pouring into you, who is encouraging you to still push through when you don't feel like it. And that is what I have gained from Mary Kay. So in this season, because we live a life from season to season to season. I went from Chicago to Maryland to now here in Mississippi. And through all of that, the sisterhood, the support, the information that I learned, being in an environment like this is amazing. So the last thing I want to tell you that was pivotal, that I have learned from Mary Kay that makes a difference, is just the ability to think and believe big. We don't settle in Mary Kay. And I learned that from Mary Kay, my sisters, going for this Final Four, the Final Four, great things happen. And I'm crazy enough to believe if he can do it for one person, he can do it for another. So as we in my unit run for triple star, that circle of excellence, you guys, I have the courage because of people like Manita giving in my ear saying, just believe it, just put it in your mind and just go for it. So I'm excited about that, excited to be here, and I'm cheering you on. And I hope you pray for me as we go for this big goal. Thanks, Katrina.
Ooh, I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm just going to share. I'm going to share this. And we're going to talk really briefly for the guests that are here. Say yes. Make a decision to say yes and come into Mary Kay at this time. It's your choice. If you want to do what my girlfriend Sabrina Go Monday calls the $30 holla, you could do the E-Start, only $30, and say yes in March. I'm going to ask you guys to tell them one great reason why March is the time to say yes. The full starter kit gets you $400 plus worth of products, supplies, samples, all kinds of goodies. And most importantly, it gets you us, right? A sales director. You get a full starter kit. Plus, you get your secure way to accept credit cards. Plus, you get your website for only $130. And you can add the samples, the sample pack. Last night, virtual, I got on a Zoom with one client. $430 later, bam! That's what you do with the samples. I took my makeup off with the full-size product. She took her makeup off with the samples. She fell in love with what? 2 things. It all. She wanted all of it. So you can also add that sample packet up. Can you guys just tell them, just give them one good reason why March is the time to say yes? Anne, how about you? Are you unmuted, Anne? Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I'm unmuted. Can you hear me?
Yes. One reason why March is the time to say yes.
Well, like the other directors were saying, this is the final 4. So get in now and you'll have a chance to walk across that stage at seminar as well. It is not too late to win. It is not too late to win.
Awesome. Awesome. And Elizabeth, one reason why now is the time for them to run. Go on and join us. Join your team. Join the team. Join the team. Why is
Right. It's springtime, guys. People are ready to get out, have some fun, spend some money. Let's go. Springtime. You got to come do it now. It's $30. Okay. You can't even get a tank of gas for $30 right about now. Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully you can get more than a gallon. Okay. Denise, how about you? Tell them one reason, one good reason, even though there's many.
If not now, when? Right now, if you were in the season where your paycheck has stayed the same while gas prices are going up, while groceries is going up, you going backwards. So come on, run with us forward and do some things that can make a difference for you.
Awesome. I'm bringing my girlfriends in. We're going to fill this up. This is exciting. We are so excited. We're putting y'all on top here. Such a great job. Crisette, we're going all the way.
Yes. We are going all the way. Let me just say kudos to Anne, to Denise, and to Elizabeth. You guys are absolutely amazing. I mean, when I tell you, Mary Kay is the place to be in the space of these kind of women. Every time I come on WOW, I'm always impressed with the directors that we ask to share. So congratulations on all that you've done and where you're going in the final 4. Yes, it's the final 4, and I'm excited. We have everything that you need. And I don't know, let's see, I believe it was Denise who said, or Elizabeth who said, everything is going up. But in Mary Kay, let's be clear, everybody needs a second stream, a third stream, and with gas, a fourth stream of income. So for $30, oh my goodness, do you know how much money you could potentially bring into your household? Don't delay. Sign up today.
Yes.
Right.
There's nothing else to say. Spectacular speaking. Just do it. That's all I got to say. Back to you, Caterina.
We got to take a screenshot while each of our directors are living it up on us. Sabrina, get that screenshot. You guys, we will see you. Don't smile.
Got it.
Awesome. We will see you in April, but we got work to do. We'll see you at Career Conference starting next week. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.